Hey guys, so this is a video of the 401 in Crested Butte. A lot of the beginning of it is very steep, so much so that I had to walk quite a bit. Was not expecting that. So the first 1.3 miles is pretty much straight up. I didn't leave a lot of that video on because it's quite boring to watch. Otherwise, right after that is the fun section of it for the next few miles, and I recorded that entire thing, and I'll show all of that here so you can see that, at least your Rustler's Gulch. I stopped there for my first run on the 401, and next time maybe I'll do the whole thing. Anyway, enjoy. So this guy walking toward me right now actually broke his handlebars, had quite a bad day. Thankfully, Adam was still at the bottom when he got down there and was able to give him a ride back to his vehicle. Yeah, I definitely wasn't kidding when I said that it's steep and straight up. My breathing is extremely heavy through this entire first mile. It goes on for 1.3 miles just straight up before you get to the fun part. But this this part of the trail is it makes the rest of it very rewarding because you work really hard to get there, and then you get to have the payoff at the end. All right, so I finally made it to the top after that really grueling climb. I think it's around 11,300 something. I'd have to actually look that up to see exactly what it was. But anyway, yeah, the fun part's about to happen. And then these three guys that you see there, we kind of played tag the entire time. So you'll see a little bit more of them as we go. You know, I like to leave my embarrassing clips on there too. That way you can see how pitiful I can be sometimes. Yeah, that I hope you can see how steep that was, and it was just super slick. There was no way I was going to make it up that. And thankfully, the three guys behind me made me feel better because they didn't make it up it either. Take a picture, send a message. I was gonna be impressed if you made it up that. No, you guys, you'll be faster. You're good. You too. That's good. Yeah, I just slipped coming up that, and I was like, all right, well, I don't know why I even attempted. I was like, poor choices. Oh my god. Look at that trail all the way down there. That's fun. There's not any writing about this trail. Yeah, it's a whole lot of no. Well, it's them. Man, they scooted. Glad I let them ahead of me. So I remember seeing this section in someone else's video when they tried to go over it and didn't make it. But it really didn't look that steep. But I hope this video kind of captures exactly how steep this is. If you can make it up it, that's absolutely incredible. But you'll get to watch me struggle to even carry my bike up this because that's just how steep it was. I mean, look at the angle of the bike right there. And these videos make it out to be much steeper. I watched a guy try to hit that in one of his videos. He did not make it. This is not so bad. This is fine. Yeah, that one's fine. Hey, thank you. So that guy apparently rode all the way up from the opposite direction and then rode back down. And he ended about the same time that I did. It's pretty cool. I mean, we could all hope to be that awesome, I guess. Riding up for 4 miles, I mean, that's not something I really care to do when I could just go up, straight up the side that was super steep and do that for just 1 mile. That sounds better to me. Let's get the suck out of the way quickly. This spot through here is beautiful. A little tiny water crossing there, nothing too serious. There was not a lot of water on the trail, just some muddy spots, but not a lot of water. No big water crossings like I thought there would be. At the very end, because I decided to do Wrestler's Gulch, you'll see that there is a huge water crossing there where I got to carry my bike over a log and thankfully didn't fall in. I love a bike park, man. I really do. I've done like 4 days so far at bike parks, and God, they're a lot of fun. But this, I mean, it takes a lot of effort. Don't get me wrong. But man, I want to do this every time I come to Crested Butte. Like, I have to climb that mile up. Blech. But you know, why do they say no pain, no gain, or some crap like that? Okay, I should shut up. Stop talking. I talk way too much. Alright, so through this section, I decided to try to cover up the fact that I was singing. No one needs to hear that. My commentary is bad enough as it is. I talk constantly. Not much I can do for that. It was either make the video completely silent or just let my crazy shine. And I think that everybody should let their crazy shine a little bit. But I draw the line at letting you hear me sing. Anyway, if you've watched the video this far, thank you. I'm really, really glad to share this with you. There's lots of videos out there on the 401. There's lots of stuff you can watch. For you to pick mine is pretty cool. Thanks. I appreciate it. I'm just a normal person, just started biking a couple years ago. I'm not good at it in any way, shape, or form, but it's fun. It's a new hobby that I've really, really enjoyed to go along with the other hobbies that I have, which are pretty much all outdoor hobbies. But that's what's great about being out in nature, seeing how beautiful and wonderful it is. It's just something that I greatly enjoy, and I love sharing it with you guys. Oopsie, bad word edited. pass.
Ooh, that was a hard hit.
Yeah. That guy said a little later to his friends that he wasn't sure if he lost consciousness or not. So I don't know. I know they were way ahead of me. I don't know how long he was there down. I mean, when I came up, he was standing. But yeah, I mean, there's inherent risk in everything that you do, and you mitigate risk as much as possible. I wear helmet and knee pads pretty much all the time just to try to mitigate some risk. But yeah, I mean, it's a dangerous sport. Always remember that. I work in healthcare, so I see a lot of injuries when it comes to mountain biking. That's just something that goes along with it. You just got to be as careful as possible while still getting out there and enjoying it. Sure. That way, in case I do that, he can return the favor and check on me. See you guys. Oops, bad word cover up. The 401 continues right there if you stay on the trail, and I think it climbs for a bit there before it starts going down again. I opted to just go to Rustler's Gulch, which is this exit that we're taking here, mostly because I didn't know how long the entire thing was going to take. It took me roughly an hour from start to get to the end here at Rustler's Gulch. You'll see here that we're going off into kind of a makeshift trail that's going through these little bushes. The actual road right there was just covered in water. It was very deep. You could make it through it, but it was. You'll see in a minute as we're crossing this log how deep the water is there. It was just not something that you want to do. I'm really glad that my timing matched up well with these guys, so that, I mean, one, for safety reasons if something would have happened, but two, so that I could find things like this sketchy log to try to walk across while holding my bike. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared to death. Oh, gotcha. Well, that's it, folks. Thank you so much for watching the video, for sharing this ride with me. I had a blast. I hope you got to laugh at me and got to maybe learn a little bit about this trail, and hopefully you'll get out and get it. Bye.